what's the deal, everybody? It's your boy, Buff-Ass Jabbar. Unfortunately, all the gyms are closed, which really sucks. But fortunately, you got me. I know what to do without a gym, right? So today, I'm really finna start getting back into my prison workout shit, right? So we're gonna make a water bag. That's the staple of any prison workout. You in a cell, you have a water bag. And I'm about to show you guys how to do it with what we used in prison, even though we got all this fancy shit out here, dumbbells and all that. I'm finna show you the prison way how to make a water bag. Only thing you need is a bag, some Tupperware, a pillowcase, and a sheet. Now, being that I'm free, I could just put the bag in the sink, fill the bag up with water and tie it off. But a prison sink is like 3 times smaller than this. So I'm not gonna do it like that. I'm actually gonna do it how I have to do it in jail. So get your sheet. Spread your sheet out on the floor. Open your bag up. First, you want to test and make sure there's no holes in the bag. Looks good. I'm hearing the air seeping out. We got a good bag. Then you want to put the bag inside the pillowcase. Now, the reason you put the bag in the pillowcase is because the pillowcase is going to give the water bag a little bit of structure, so you don't just got this globby bag moving around on you while you're doing your curls or whatever you're doing with your water bag. Now, like I said, the sink in prison is a lot smaller than my sink, so that's what we need the Tupperware for. This process really takes a long time, but it pays off. So what we're gonna do, put our bag down, and we're gonna go through the long process of filling it up like this. All right, now, fortunately for you guys, I'm not gonna make you watch the whole process. We're gonna speed through the process. Tap back in with me in a little bit. All right, so as you're filling up the bag, pick it up every now and then to kind of get a feel for how heavy it is, because you don't want to make a bag that's too light or too heavy, because once you tie this bag, you stuck with it. Right now, I got a 30-gallon bag. I feel like I got about 5 gallons in the bag, maybe 6 gallons, and a gallon is about 8.5 pounds. So this is probably going to be equivalent to about a 40-pound dumbbell, but it's going to feel 2 times heavier because of how awkward the bag is going to be. So what you want to do is get all the air out of the bag and tie it off. Tie it again. Now, as you can see, the bag is kind of all over the place, and that's where the pillowcase comes in at. So we're gonna stand the bag up, and then you're gonna tie the pillowcase to give the bag a little bit of a structure. So from here, that's where the sheet comes into play. Now the sheet is basically there just so you can be able to grab the bag. So get your sheet. You're gonna grab 2 corners on a diagonal and you're gonna tie them together. You're gonna grab the 2 ends and tuck them in. That was just for support. You're gonna grab your 2 remaining ends, and this is gonna be your handle. So, depending on what workout you're gonna be doing with this water bag, you're gonna make your handles as tight or as loose as you wanna. If you're gonna be doing curls, you're gonna want a tight handle. So just to give you guys, without tying it, a feel for the handle, you'll tie it really tight, so when you go to do your curls, all the weight is kind of like nice and tight, nice, high and tight. If you're going to be doing something like tricep extensions, you want a loose handle. So you want to be able to give yourself a lot of wiggle room right here. Turn it around and do tricep extensions. Or you can kind of sit it on your shoulders and you can even do squats with it, right? Now that we got the water bag all tied off, I decided to actually do the video in the kitchen because it's really close to the amount of floor space that I had in my cell. When I get down here, my body is just wide enough to take up all the space. So this is the perfect place for the video. I'm not gonna go into a full-blown workout, but I'm gonna give you some ideas of what you can do with your water bag.